everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Planet Zoo. Does anybody want ice cream from a smoking vending machine? Alright. So, the facility is broken down, but they're fixing it. Alright, now it's time to say hello to everyone who has decided to visit. Not me, but some of these other people. Let's say hi. Oh, the inspector left. What's the report say? And full 5 stars, just like the best possible review. Terrific. All right. But we did urgently call someone, so that should be no problem. We're gonna close that. All right. So our monorail is still doing stuff. There's people waiting here, happily, maybe not happily. I can't tell. I don't know why it's not moving. That's not good. Oh, maybe they have to wait for that car before it even goes anywhere. Well, all I can say then about the monorail is that it does function. Yep, there's people sitting there. So has it helped my energy? Maybe in my dreams. Alright. In the meantime, let us go to exhibit trading and let's get some eastern brown snakes. It looks like there's not many available right now. Am I like, did I reset all filters and then just look for snake, eastern brown snake? Yeah, it looks like there's not much. There's this one. Alright, so we can just adopt that, and we got a snake. So, Nurse Incompetent was recommending eastern brown snake exhibits, and I thought, you know, I haven't built an exhibit in a while, so that's a good idea. And what I think I want to try and do with the exhibit is just further experiment with this elevated dreamland that we have, and maybe for just no good reason at all, I'm gonna put it like right here. So we're gonna build a facility that's going to be an exhibit, and we're going to make it like this, okay, and then we're gonna just raise it way up and then slide it back further, and then rotate it and see if we can put it up high. Okay, so I obviously need to raise it up more. Yep, and it's starting to connect. Let's raise it to the same height, like that. And let's slide it back so that people can get in here and look at it. And then 100%, I'm going to put it right here, floating in the air. Now, if I really, really cared about things, I could try to there we go. Put pillars and posts down below that appear to like architecturally support this, but oh, obstructed. Okay, let me just delete the path right here and try again. There we go. Yes, look at that. And then now, almost, oops, let me do it again. I'd like to see if I can, like, connect this path up here at all. If there's ever any way to wind these paths together. I don't know why it's not wanting to unify these paths. But it really doesn't want to do that. It says obstructed. And I don't know why. So let me go to path, delete path, and let me try harder to unify these. Yeah, I think maybe because of the way that I connected this, that it simply won't allow me to do it. There we go. Wait. Almost there. Yes. And then... there we go. It's a little bit crazy, but I like the inorganic... or no, I'm sorry. Asymmetrical, more organic feel of it. Alright, so now we have an exhibit that's like flying in the air, and it did, because I built paths, it built these supports, which make it look somewhat physically possible. So the building itself isn't supported, but that's okay. It looks better. Alright, now what it's time to do is get in here and just move some of this stuff around. So that we have room for this exhibit for snakes. And it makes sense to see snakes near penguins. And by makes sense, I mean it doesn't. However, it's cool that you can. Now, maybe later I'll, like, you know, rotate this with an exhibit species that's appropriate to the region. But I'm not really organizing my place by region anyway, so I don't know. Not a huge concern. I'm going to make this like another sitting area where people can chill out if they want. We're going to put some trash cans in here. Let's keep it clean. And then we're going to light this well. But get the lights closer to the edge. There. And then this vending machine needs moved along this edge. There. Alright. Well, look at that. Just for fun, we punch this out. And then inside this exhibit, we're going to view our own stored animals and move this in here. And then this is for an eastern brown snake. And I think that it transports instantly. And it doesn't like the exhibit because the humidity is too low, the layout is bad, and the temperature is cold. So we're going to go in here, and we're going to first of all affect the temperature, and we're going to raise it into their more desired range. They want it between 73 and 84. So that's good. And then humidity, they want it between 60 and 85. So let's go like right in the middle there. Layout. Let's give them some camo and some enrichment with rocks and stuff. Oh boy, we have all of this. Maybe we already researched this animal because we've got a lot of stuff going on here. And I'm going to unpause it, and hopefully all of their stuff fills up as the temperature warms up. There we go. And the animal is like perfectly happy. That is tremendous. Okay, so now we have a cool exhibit. Let's go ahead and turn these on and talk about the eastern brown snake. Yeah, I must have had this at the previous zoo because the education rating on this is like a 4. It's super high. And that's great. And we'll just go ahead and do this. Perfect. And now those all are happening. People can walk by and see this. We could, if we wanted to, also throw in an educational speaker up here. Like just put it there. And then we can turn this to eastern brown snake. And, you know, just have it so people can see this. There. There might be a little overlap, but it's not bad. That's good. Oh, did I not turn this on? This conservation board? Yeah, it's not doing anything. Let me make sure this is giving some information about the amphibian extinction crisis. Perfect. Okay. So let me unpause it. And let's see what's happening now. Is anyone going to come by and see this? Oh, exhibit has no keepers. Oh, you're right. Okay, so I got to go to zoo. I got to go to staff. I got to go to work zones. And I got to go to central penguin. And we're just going to include that. There we go. All right. You know what we need to do, though, is we need to go to this roof. and drill into this, and we have to duplicate. And I want to build the roof around the exhibit so that people who want to chill out at these benches get protection. Oh, and it actually... There we go. It doesn't seem to connect. It's kind of a wonky... Like the grid messes up just slightly right there because of the building, perhaps. It's fine, though. Yeah, this is... these pieces of roof are too high. I'm going to take them out, actually, and see if I can lower them. Yeah, maybe I just have to manually do this. Whatever. To be honest, it's fine. A little higher. Whatever. There we go. Okay. Now people are dry. And the camels are having offspring. Oh, why do you have scratches on you? What happened to you? Wait a minute. What's going on here? Are you hurt? What is this? What are these wounds? What happened? You have, like, injuries. Did you get into a fight at some point? Maybe just because you're old. Alright, I'm going to select this habitat. I don't know what's going on here. It's scary is what's going on. Camel corral. Animals seem fine. I don't know if at some point... Anyway, something happened. Alright, that was just... Maybe that's just meant to show age. I mean, I don't even know how a camel would get scratches. It's like not from another camel. They have hooves, right? Like, what, did a lion come in through here and go on a rampage? Who knows? Alright, so... The next plan is, I talked about this before, but I want to build something that is, start to expand the zoo over here to make this an attractive place to even go. So I think my purpose is going to be twofold, and it's going to be to put in a new habitat, and also to put in a more established food court. So I'm going to move these trees out of the way. And this might result in the complete construction of a new work zone as well. Uh-oh, is that tree flying in the air? No, it looks good. Okay. So the animal I was looking at getting are wild dogs. And I don't know if I've ever had these. And you can get both. You can get them both for money and for conservation points. So I'm going to say... ooh, God, no. You're cheap. Adopt. Your reason... What is your... let me look at Zoopedia. What do you think about... 27 males and 9 females. Huh. That's odd. So it's way disproportionate to men and women. And by men and women, I guess I mean males and females. All right, animal trading. Let's go back and yep. Maybe no. There we go. I was like, what do you mean nobody's available? Stop telling me that. All right. So let's just get some more cheapies. But is that all there are? What, there's really not that many animals available right now. It's kind of sad, but we can start our dreams here. Go for it. All right. So let's start building a habitat for them. And negative impact on guests. So really, we just have to worry about over here. And the way to solve that problem is just build the habitat in here and not have the guests anywhere closer than right here to have access. So we can turn this path back here into a legit path. Maybe provide one small window in, although the Springboks would hate that. But what if we put a one-way glass within a wall? You know, like, oh, you know, the elephants might be too crowded. It's very possible. Okay. But I've tried to expand this pretty ruthlessly, and I don't have much space left. You know, one thing I might do is just move this entire sleeping quarter over here and slide it back slightly. And just keep some of the sleeping arrangements back against the wall to maybe make some more space. I don't know if that actually functions that way, but we can even take these plants, move them, you know, here for a moment. And then move this bedding area over here. I'm just trying to open this up a little bit. I don't know if it's actually doing that. I don't know why it's showing me this temperature gauge, but why temperature? Oh, because I'm selecting a group. I really just want to move this. Oh boy. Alright, never mind. So when I placed that temperature thing, it just became... It is somehow a group. So let's move this one instead. Because it's not part of a group, and it's a little easier to rotate and rearrange. Slide this back. Oh, not down into the earth. Whoops. I meant to slide it back. Yeah, blue. Alright, now is it flying? A little bit. There. Hopefully that's reasonable. Now, they might not be able to fit in between there, which is something I have to consider. Alright. Let me see how it goes. How's your space situation? Yeah, it's still a little crowded for all these animals, but not horrible. Alright. Let me pause it, and then what we're going to do is start building a new habitat by getting barriers and go into town. And I'd like this thing to start here. And then... Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Now, you know what, though? It's actually too close to this walkway. I gotta have enough space for donations. It's a legitimate concern. We're running a business here. Tighten this up a little bit. And then extend this. Uh-huh. And then we tighten this to here. And then try to bring this as far as we can over here. Alright. Oh, that's not good. No, what I need to do is delete this barrier. No, this is good, but Yeah, I don't want them to connect like that. Yeah, there we go. All right. So hopefully this is a big enough space for the African wild dogs. It's enormous. This should be fine. We could have like 1,000 of them in here, I think, and it's good. And what we're going to do is edit the barrier, and we're going to just make sure that we click on them all by dragging this all the way around. And I'm actually going to just turn this into one-way glass, but yeah, I think that's actually correct. And then we're going to go back, and we're going to select it all again, and we're going to raise it all up a bit, and then it's good. Now this is an entirely glass habitat, and the question is, can African dogs break through this? If they can, problem. If they can't, all right. Now we do have this little area back here to maybe throw a keeper hut, but I think we'll just go ahead and put some of those things over here by this. Oh no, this doesn't even create negative impact, but this is a good place to build some keeper facilities. Anyway, barriers, and we're going to build a habitat gate right here. There. And then this path, by the way, we're going to connect, yep, and just try to make as much of this as possible into path that they can examine. Let me look at the negative impact. All right, we can go all the way up to here. So let's build the path from here to here to here and stop it. And then, since that's the case, we can edit the barrier and we can change these back portions to just wall, because nobody's going to be coming over here anyway. And then that might provide some pseudo privacy and be easier to maintain. All right. That looks good. All right, so this is going to be the dog den. Actually, come on. How can I resist the doghouse for this? And then what we're going to do is we're going to go to animal trading, and we're going to go to animal storage, and we're going to select all of these dogs, and we're going to send them to the zoo here. And then I'm going to immediately build a new keeper hut. Over here. And let me look at the negative impact. I don't think, yeah, if we build it like right here, it doesn't affect them even if they're on the monorail. So we can build it right there. And then we can also build no, not a large keeper hut, but a big staff room is pretty tempting. And let me look at the negative impact. Yep, and we can just build this like right over here. So this is going to be kind of the plan for a new area that will be a new work zone. And these buildings look pretty sweet. And let's see, we need a new... no, we don't need that. Trade center? No, we don't need that. No, we don't need that. Workshop, we might need. Right? And then we just build that like that. And then now we can get mechanics, keepers, or at least a keeper. and some staff back here. And then we're going to just go ahead and we're going to create a new work zone. Zoo, staff, work zone. And we're going to make a new work zone that's going to be called... okay. We're going to put this, and additionally, we're actually going to just take these monorail points and put them here as well. And this, and this. Just like that. Okay, great. And we're going to change this to Eastern Work Zone 1. So we have the Eastern Work Zone. I mean, east as you know, if assuming this is north when you're coming in, this will be to the east. And then what we're going to do is we're going to start to build an eating area and merchandise extravaganza place right here along the strip next to the dog exhibit. I'm going to go to zoo, go to staff, and we're going to hire a keeper. And we're going to hire a caretaker. We're going to hire a security guard. And we're going to hire a mechanic. And we're going to put all of these people in the new work zone. And you guys are all going to be in Eastern Work Zone 1. Did that work? Did I do the right thing? Actually, I might not have done the right thing. I didn't mean to make Work Zone 4. What I meant to do is assign all of these people. Here we go. You got to do it in there. Just like that. And unpause it. And let's wait till the dogs get in. And then from there, we can start to adjust their habitat accordingly. Now, immediately, I want to change the maintenance schedule on this. I might need to build a vet over here, too, now that I think about it. And that's fine. Facilities. We can build a mall, like a small vet place. Small research center. No, not a large one, just a small one. A small place for a vet to chill. And I'm pretty sure we can just put you in right here and you don't spread any negative impact, and great. And then that means that we go to zoo and we go to staff and we hire a vet to be part of this area. And then we say, hello, vet, you are going to be in Eastern Work Zone 1. And then let's get to the dog area and see what happens when the dogs arrive. And they're here. And terrific. They don't like it because there's no enrichment. So let's immediately build enrichment for them. But let's check also what they think about the terrain. Wow, it's actually not big enough. Like, I thought this would be way big enough. Look how enormous this is. But they're just kind of like, Jeez. I gotta tell you, that surprises me that that's not going to be a big enough habitat. But what do I do about that? Maybe I have to move this path and make the area bigger. Well, first of all, let's go ahead and adjust some other things and see how that plays out. We need enrichment, but let's do the painting. They don't like, they want short grass. So let's just kind of start putting that in as much as we can. They want soil. Alright. So that's better. They could also use some more short grass. So let me just get that in there. Good. All right, that's all good. And then now it's just a matter of enrichment. If I get more dogs in here, they are not going to be satisfied with this. So let's go to habitat, and we're going to filter species African wild dog, and we're going to go to beds and shelters. So they need, you know, a shelter. And they need some bedding. But they also need enrichment items. Let's give them a dog ball, a zebra, and a line feeder. And then, as far as toys are concerned, you guys can have a box, a scent marker, and an ice ball. And hopefully, that boosts up most things. The social... Oh, they've got stress. Okay, so they might not like... Well, let's see what happens. Let's just see what happens. Oh, look. The dogs have joined a pack. So they've made a pack. But the space is immediately a problem. Okay. So that means that we're going to have to redo this path. So... I just thought of something that is actually kind of funny. This wild dog habitat has to be bigger. There's just no getting around it. And I was worried because my path is in the way of that. And then I remembered, silly me, aren't I already the king of taking an existing path, no, and editing it. Now, it might be actually hard to edit the path once I have it in place. So what I'm going to do is just delete the path, but my plan is to basically raise up the path and reconnect it. And then that way, we can have another elevated platform, which we so love. I'm sorry about this. You're lost. Connect these. And put the habitat. We're even going to break these. This will take everything offline for a moment, but we'll figure this out. And we're going to put the habitat underneath it. And people can get a view of the wild dogs. The dogs can have more space. Everybody wins. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just make this much, much shorter. And I'm going to just immediately raise this up 2 and scooch it down. And then immediately, what do we have? A path that works. And I'm going to start widening this path somewhat in case we want to put, you know, and then we're going to start narrowing it. Commercial ventures on this. And then, yep. It did it for a second. It's perfect. That is, can I slide it? How much can I slide it over until, look at that. Now, it's a little strange right here, that section, but I will accept that. In order to get a nice, beautiful, elevated pathway. And then now all I need to do is connect the queue to this. And so we just will take the path, and I'm going to delete the queue altogether. And just make a queue going here, but we're going to raise the queue up 2. And then we're going to flatten it. 1. And connect it. I don't think I raised it up enough. I don't think it was the same length. So I'm going to actually delete that. That looks weird, and it's not going to provide maybe enough space for the dogs underneath. So let me just go to path and delete this and make sure that when I'm doing this, I'm making it long enough. So, and then, but not that long. Oh God. Oh my God. We have a problem. Okay. This is good. Now it's taller on this side, but that's actually fine. Oh no, it's not taller. It's perfect. It is perfect. Now, this is running again. There is a queue to line up. There's a way to get off. And then it's time to simply go into this habitat and edit the barrier. And what I'm going to do is go here, and we're going to bust this off by, no, I'm just going to delete it. And I'm going to say I want a barrier that is not this long, but yeah, we'll start going under like this. And we can even take this barrier all the way over. It's going to kill my plan of a food court over here, but I think that's okay because I'd rather have a ginormous wild dog habitat. And this way also people can see it while they're driving by on the monorail, or riding by, I guess is the correct verb in that situation. And then let's move it. And all we need to do now is just have this exist in a way that is not impeding the barrier that well, we're going to delete the barrier that exists. That goes without saying. And we're just going to delete, 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 delete. And then I'm going to take it and I don't know why it doesn't want to, you know, be sat down anywhere at this point. Here we go. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Perfect. There. Now we've got a barrier, and we have a huge area for wild dogs. And what we can do with this is really have some fun. So there is no need to build glass over here because people aren't going to be seeing it. I also don't think there's any need to build glass right here because people won't be seeing it. The only time people can walk by on ground level to see this is over here, I believe. I don't think I can get people here given my path situation. Unless I take this track and I raise it up and I let people walk under it, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I think what I'm going to do is just edit the barrier, and I'm going to switch this and this and this with just a regular barrier. Perfect. And then, I don't know what that is. Oh, no, that's my feeder. Alright, well, let's move that. Oh no, why are you selecting all of this? I didn't realize we were in group edit mode here. What? No, just this. Interesting. You're considering that a group. Okay, this is the habitat though, right? Doghouse? Alright. That's weird, that it's selecting all of those objects collectively. But anyway, let me unpause it and pause it again, and then just see how they feel about the space. Now, when I look at the terrain, they've got plenty of space. And it's not like it's massive. If I put more dogs in here, we might have a problem. But let's go to terrain then and start painting in just so much short grass. And we're going to just get the biggest brush we've got and go to town. Okay. And we can just get some like heavy soil in here too for fun. And they need some rock as well, so we could put in some of that. Kind of spice it up a little. Give them some rock. Give them some grass. Sure. Here you go. You want some more soil? Alright. Let's make it a sweet spot there. And then some short grass. Beebity bop. Perfect. Okay. So now when I look at this, the doghouse is not the doghouse in the pejorative sense. It's a happy place. And the dogs are doing magnificently. Alright, and Lance was... Wait, not Lance. Let me rephrase that. Nurse Incompetent was asking me to name one of the African wild dogs after his dog, Gomez. And I think that's fine. There you go. There's a Gomez. Also, this is a male African wild dog that we will name Turbo after Mega Man. And then this is a female, and so I will name this Leia after my own dog. And then this is another male dog, and we can name this dog Homer. I did have a dog also named Homer, so fun. And then let's go ahead and say hi to all of these people that we haven't yet. No, it says we already did. Okay. And then let me go into animal trading and see if there's any African wild dogs that we can adopt. We finally got our hands on some females, and we will take them. Adopt this one. Man, these are not the best, are they? Adopt. And we'll take one more. Perfect. And then now we're getting enough African wild dogs to really make this a special circumstance. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into animal trading, going to go into animal storage. And, oh, it looks like I didn't get all of the ones that I bid on. What happened there? Oh, well, I don't know, but now they have a whole bunch of cash dogs available, so we'll take it. Alright, and we'll go over into... No, animal trading... Oh, there they are. No, don't cancel the move. Here we go. Send to the zoo. Right here. Perfect. Now, I need to check vets and see if we have any African wild dog information. We don't. Time to jump off. Okay, I need Dylan, somebody who's an expert, who's like a 5-star. I need you on the dog, and then somebody who's not, we can just handle the advanced research. But for now, boom. By the way, I also really, really want... there's a bunch more animals I thought of, but how do I not have a gorilla? Now, the gorillas must be part of the African pack, because I don't see them here. But I also want to pick up an otter, right? Giant otter. No, but on the market. There they are. And let's just get one that looks pretty good and throw it into our storage just so we have it. We'll need a female later. And then I'm not going to build this just yet. I'm just kind of getting the pieces put together. And then Western Lowland Gorilla. Yeah! Now see, I definitely want this, but unfortunately they're very, very expensive. So this is why I don't have gorillas, because they're super expensive. But one day, we're going to get enough conservation points to let that happen. Okay. So let me unpause it. Let's let all the animals get in here. Let's check out their happiness. Their last meal quality was meh, but everything else seems pretty good for them. Now, given that, what I'm going to do is create some educational material. So we're about to start throwing up boards so people can see the dogs, right? And I'm going to turn this on to... Oh, we have no power over here, do we? Oh, no, we do. We do need water. We need water and we need food for these animals. So let's go back to habitat and let's just make sure that we have a water pipe. And we'll try to put that like here and then one maybe over here, as well as a big food tray here and here. Fantastic. And now, look at this. They're joining a pack. That's really interesting. I don't think I've ever had pack animals that do this. You're about to inbreed, huh? All right, well, then that means we're going to get just a few conservation points. Not a lot, but some. And we'll take it. Huh. All right, and then beautiful. Unpause it. All right. So we've already got people coming over here to check this out. What do they think? How do you feel? Let me look at you. Why is this minimized? No. Wait a minute. What's going on here? What happened to my... I don't know if there's something wrong with the game, but I don't want this... It's not showing me anything about these people. It's not... Like, the ribbon isn't loading with their information. That can't be right. Alright, anyway. And then also, when I try to click on this, it's not loading it right either. I think I have to save the game and reboot because something is messed up. Okay, rebooting did the trick. They like the view of the Bengal tiger. They have some pretty good views. Oh, we probably do need a toilet over on this part of the zoo. Don't we? Okay, well, we can actually put it, like, right here. If I look at the negative impact, how far do I have? Oh, yeah, I have all the way up here. So let's put a toilet block. Let's go into path, and let's just make a people path over here, and then build a potty. And we're going to build a... just massive one? No, it's too big. All right. Even this one is huge. Goodness gracious. All right. Let's see. Do we connect in a way that doesn't hit anything? Yeah, there we go. So now there's a toilet over here. So people can go to the bathroom right after they get off of... Oh, my God. Lemur problem. All right. So which one is about it? Miley? Okay, you're out. Thanks for your stay. Oh, and speaking to the lemurs, Nurse Incompetent, my good friend, was mentioning that I need to get regular lemurs to go in here because they can coexist. So let me go into... What's wrong with the habitat? Hard shelter? Oh, you want more hard shelter. I see. Can I just, like, duplicate this and build it on top? And you guys can climb up and use it? I don't know if this works or not, by the way. I'm just kind of pretending that in a dream world they can have, like, multi-storied apartment building. Now, I'm going to go into animal trading, and we're going to look for lemur. And we need just ring-tailed lemur. And we'll take... Fine. The other ones are far too expensive. How many girls can you have? Oh, a lot. Okay. And give me the other cash one. No, it's gone. It got zonked. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, then, anyway, send to the zoo. Put it in there. All right. So now we have one ring-tailed lemur coming in. All right, we built a new bathroom over here. And let me check the TV now. And, yep, we want to put it on African Wild Dog. And we're going to put this on African Wild Dog. And what I want to do then is build. Oh, yeah, people are walking all over the place to get to this. This is terrific. What do they think? They would only describe the view as okay. Man, it looks pretty good to me. Jeez. Tough crowd. All right, facilities. Education board set. And we're going to build this looking this way. And I'm going to slide this back like that. And then I'm going to put this here, and it's going to be playing African Wild Dog. And we're going to be like, yes, that's perfect. And then we're going to make some more of these. We're going to put it there. And we're going to put it there. And we can put one there. So there's like so much information about African Wild Dogs. There's no way you won't learn about them if you're here. All right, good. And then let me start building trash cans and benches up here. So I'll take the bench and we'll duplicate it. And we can throw in one, every so often. Make sure people have enough places to sit if they want it. All right. That looks good. And then trash. Where's my trash? I need just a regular trash can. All right, fine. We'll use the New World trash can. We got to put one here. One right here. And then, we need money collection bins pronto. And we're going to need lighting. Alright, that should be good for the trash. And then facilities, guest facilities, all. No, guest facilities. And then just all. And then let's start putting in some donation bins. Don't mind me. I need all your money. Whatever money that you have, please feel free to deposit it. Great. Oh, you know what? We can also put benches here, like you get off the train, you want to chill out, you want to wait by the potty for somebody who's inside. Right, there's all kinds of benches we can put in over here. And we can also just throw in a few more trash cans, keep this place clean. What's the problem? Springbok, low welfare? Springbok. Hello. Now, I can say hello to all these people and get conservation points. The problem was that it was just telling me I couldn't because the game needed to be reloaded. Oh, yeah, rake it in. Rake it in. There we go. All right, great. Okay. So we have education viewing screens for the African Wild Dog exhibit, which spans out here. People can walk around and check it out. How are the dogs themselves feeling? Enrichment. They need toy enrichment. Oh, yeah, we can give you guys some toys for sure. Habitat. Enrichment items. Toys for African Wild Dog. Bam. Colorful ball. Sprinkler. Box. whatever. Dogs love to play. Okay, we got another Springbook issue, and you're out. Disappear. Okay. That problem has been solved. And look how amazing the monorail looks in the background. It's moving around. It really adds some dynamisty to the entire zoo, and I'm really pleased with this outcome. I think, in addition to what we've done here, I will maybe try to shoot off a bit more path on here and add in some food and drink options for these fine individuals. Oh, we had another player come. Oh, no, it's me. All right. Inspector's coming, huh? We're doing fine on money. We're sweeping up there. Actually, speaking of that, I don't know where money is just flying out of our pocket. I'm going to bump up the price to $45 and $36. Just because we've got even more exhibits. We've got the monorail, you know. I'm going to go to zoo, and I'm going to go to staff, and I'm going to select everyone. And I am going to just try to raise everyone to the next level, promote them all. I built this new staff room, which is large, and we're going to make sure that we change this to have healthcare for now. And we finished the research on the African wild dog, level 1. And does that mean we can raise their food? Animals? No, not yet. Terrific. So we also... Look at this. Look what we did, everybody. We built the path up and then expanded and built a brand new African wild dog exhibit, which is... I mean, people were not using this path at all. Now people are coming here, getting on and off our fully functioning monorail, which is terrific. So we have the African wild dog exhibit. We also built a snake. Where is that? Here it is. We built a habitat for a snake, the eastern brown snake, and it's in here. It's living in here. People are coming to look at it every once in a while, so now we have that, and we raised it up. So we built this on an elevated section. Additionally, we put a ring-tailed lemur in with the red-ruffed lemurs. So we have our lemur habitat thriving. And let me just take a look at this beautifully decorated habitat. And make sure we can't buy any more lemurs while I'm thinking about it. Here's one. Adopt it. And did we get any more for us to pick up? No, but we can take this one. The Springboks are sad, as Springboks are. And then we're going to just put this one right in here. We also bought an otter for later, which is awesome. So... our zoo is just doing so well. The monorail is now... This stop makes sense because you can just walk by, check out the African wild dogs, and then take a ride. This needs to be repaired. We're going to switch up the maintenance period to every 3 months, and we're going to urgently assign a mechanic, and we're good to go. And now we have another Springbook that's about to inbreed, and we're just going to pause it, and we're going to kick you out of the zoo. And that's how that happens. But we get conservation points for that. Wow. Beautiful. We're losing money a little bit here. Well, now it says we're getting money, so we'll see how it all shakes out. But we also have built a new work zone over here. And I think everything is going amazingly well. And we're going to get into some redefining and expanding next time. Everyone, I want to thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an excellent evening or day, and I'll check you guys in the next episode of Let's Play Planet Zoo. Look at all this bustle. Look at these people. Checking out our shops. Spending their money. Fantastic.